everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the spiritual warrior. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, share, give us a thumbs up. It is you that keeps the channel going. If you're returning, thank you for all your wonderful likes and shares. It's amazing just to do this journey with you and to meet so many of you. Actually, now I'm doing the live videos, it's really, really lovely. Now, as you can see, I have cards already down here. This has got to have been one of the most frustrating videos that I've ever done because it's amazing. And I'm working my way through the zodiac signs to give you a yearly reading. I know I'm delayed. Hey, if you've been with me a while, that's just the way I roll. And I've just started this amazing video for Gemini. I'm just going to like move this up a little bit so you can see. And yeah, and as I was chattering on, I didn't realise that my camera wasn't filming. It filmed 11 seconds, which was me just rubbering on about life, etc. And I'm absolutely gutted because Gemini, this is a really, really important reading for you, which is why I just didn't start it again. So I'm going to do my utmost to try and give this to you again because I feel that this is really important for somebody. I was going to walk my dog. So this is Gemini 2023. I was going to walk my dog and I tell you this story because it's a really important part of what came through. And I'm in the UK and it's dark and it's grey and it's pouring with rain. And my dog, I have to put on a coat because she's blonde and beautiful and loves to roll in fox poo. So we play this game of going back and forth. Every time I get the coat out, she runs upstairs. And this morning I was just like, do you know what? This has gone on too long. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to be in control. And I kept hearing, go do a reading, go do a reading. And so I've literally not been up that long, just slurping my coffee. So bear with me. But as soon as I started to do this for Gemini, this card came through. Actually, these two cards came through. These are the first cards that came through. We've got the number 13 and the 33. Now, as soon as I started to tune into this, my throat started to go as it is again. And I feel that Geminis, for some of you, take this as this resonates. This is a general collective reading, but it's very strong and very powerful. I feel like you're waiting for closure. I feel like you're waiting for somebody to give you closure on a situation. It feels like it's like you're spinning, like this diamond is spinning. There's traction there. It's spinning round and you don't know whether you're coming or you're going, and you don't know what happened. You didn't see it coming. And what I'm getting is that you've got to give yourself closure on this. And I get this a lot. I get this ghosting that goes on, where people think that it's okay just to disappear and to be weak and not just have a adult conversation. It's silence is so powerful. And I say to a lot of my clients, sometimes you don't have to say everything or say nothing. Saying nothing is very, very powerful, and you can give yourself closure. And I'm actually going to be doing a little workshop on closure because I feel like it's so important and taking your power back. I feel like this is an important shift as we move into 2023. It is the number 7. It's the mastery. It's the understanding, the magic, the victory. And no matter what goes on in your life, it doesn't always feel like it's victory, but we learn to live with it and we learn to shift, and eventually we see why. But that's normally way down the line, and I don't feel like you're at that place at the moment. I feel, and the message that was coming through is that you have to fly higher. You have to fly above this. You have to gain your power back. You have to give yourself closure. Now, if you want to write down, journal, free write actually is what I'm hearing. Free write of all the reasons why this has happened, that you actually know and that you can actually see, and try to write it from the heart, not the head, because I feel like that's the pull at the moment. It's like you need to sit in your power of the solar plexus. What I was getting through with all this, and I'll go to that, but just with these two cards, solar plexus and throat. So it's like we're in our throat, we're jumping between our head and our heart, and what gets it caught in the middle is the throat. It's like, I don't know why this happened. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. I don't. And with all that, the power's been given away. and it's really important that you gain your power back, even if it's just for this moment, even if it's just for today. So today I choose to step into my power, and today I choose that this is done, or it's over, or I'm walking away, or I'm taking back the control. I'm not going to speak to you. I'm going to block you. Whatever it is that you need to do to get your power back, whether you sit in meditation for the day, whether you go out walking with a friend, whether you have a glass of wine, you know, it's that sometimes we sit in this spiritual basis of there's got to be a meaning to this, and there is, but sometimes you don't see it till like 5 years down the line. Okay, they're giving me all the fives, and they did give me this, so obviously this is obviously important. So there's something about the fives in this. So that could also be the 5th month, which is also May, which is you. Well, Taurus, Gemini, it's kind of slips over. I would say more Gemini, because that's where we're dealing with, but also the month of change, conflict, challenges, obstacles, bringing in change. There's lots of change coming in the first 5 months. Again, this is a very 5 thing. You could live at number 5. You could have met on the 5th. I don't know. There's some kind of, you've been together 5 months, 5 minutes, 5 years, 5 weeks, whatever. And I feel like, there's 5, you know, there's a 5 that's very significant within this for you, or whether it's just that you're Gemini in the 5th month, I don't know, but they keep bringing that in, and they brought that in the first time I did this, before I was recording this. You've got to step into your power. We've got the 33, we've got a master number, you know, delusions, that's interesting. Dimensional gateway and invitation. It's an invitation for you to walk into your power. It's like the two flames are burning. I actually didn't see this first time around. The 2 flames are burning, which your masculine and feminine energy, your yin and your yang, whatever you call it. That's about balance. It's almost like the balance of the scales is what they're showing me. It's about gaining balance within your life. You giving the self balance, you allowing yourself to take the high road, to soaring high above the situation, not going below, soaring high. That's where you'll get your strength. And you can just say that, you know, just for this minute, just for this week, I'm not going to speak to this person, or I'm going to detach. I'm going to just do things that I love. I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm going to spend my time in meditation. I'm going to spend my time going to bed early. I'm going to try and do lovely things, you know, even if you're distracting your mind. That will also help. What was so unusual about this reading is that the death card, or the number 13, has come up 1, 2, 3. I believe it's 4 times, because there was another one here. 1, 2, 3. It came up again. Yeah, 4 times in this reading, in hardly any cards. So there is something massively, when I get repeated cards, for me this is about major changes, letting go, new beginnings coming in. Is a transition. And also you can see that on the flip side of it, the inability, that stagnation of not wanting to let go, and not wanting to move forward, and that's completely understandable. Excuse me, sipping my coffee. It's completely understandable when you're in this space, because it's like, I don't want to let go. This distorted energy that came up again. We've got the throat's going again. We've also got a lot of purple, 3rd eye, solar plexus. I'm feeling more, it's a tug between the head and the heart, and the throat's getting kind of cut off by it, because it's like frantic energy. So I started to do the Celtic cross, what's at the heart of the matter. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, feeling that you have been shut out, this rejection, this abandonment, if you like. Hardship is definitely what I'm getting. It's really interesting that they drew me to this deck, which I hardly ever use, and it's the Angel Tarot deck. I think it's by Radley Valentine, who I love. The imagery just doesn't resonate. I don't know why it doesn't resonate. It just doesn't. But anyhow, called to it today because I feel like there's a lot of angelic energy around you because of feeling like this. What's crossing you? We've got the Fool card, which I love. And what was interesting, I told the story about my dog. Of course, the Fool has a dog there, but it was also the game that I play with my dog is going back and forth, go back and forth. We do this every day with this blinking coat. And I feel like this is happening within. This is either a pattern that you've seen in past relationships, or this is a pattern that you've seen with this relationship as well. What I love about this card is like the unicorns are holding up the portal for you. They're holding up the dimensional gateway for you to walk through for a new beginning. And you're not going to see that, and you're not going to, I don't want to sound condescending, I'm channeling, it's like you're not going to see it at the moment because your head is not overly clear, but there is an important gateway for you to walk through. And this is not spiritually, it's just about regaining your power and seeing your worth. And this is an opportunity that you're not going to feel at the moment, just because it's so fresh and new. So what crosses you is the positive and the negative. The positive is that there is brilliant new opportunities coming through, dreams that are going to happen. And the negative is that you want to stay where you are. You don't want to move on to new things at the moment. So, okay, reason for the reading. We've got the King of Cups and we've got the Magician in the worst. In the worst. Interesting, because I feel like that as part of what's going on with the connection as well, because I feel like you felt like you had everything. I was hearing love bombing as well. I feel like this connection has really been pushed forward by this person, and then they've kind of taken control over it, and you feel with the Magician in reverse, you just feel powerless. And there has been a little bit of that manipulation energy that's gone on there. What's in the past? We've got the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles. There is in the past, you know, there was balancing that was trying to happen, work hard, play hard, always kind of doing too much, that I feel like frantically trying to have it all, frantically like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but actually not really enjoying anything because it just feels like it's been so fast. Okay, what's on your mind? We had all these cards fall out. So we've got the Six of Cups, you know, looking back a little bit with rose tinted glasses, I do feel that you could see that there were issues here, but just always saw that you could sort them out. I do feel that this is very relationship orientated. This is not necessarily a love relationship. This could be a relationship with a friend or something that this has gone through as well. Then we have the Death card again. So what's on your mind? All these changes, all this transformation that you're not really au fait to at this moment in time. We've got the number 20, which is the Judgment in reverse. So again, lack of self-doubt, feeling unaware, unwillingness to kind of see what's going on. And again, that just feels very judgmental, which I don't like. But when your head is spinning, you can't see anything. And that's the reason why that's come up. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Feeling loss of control, I feel, with this. Just really not knowing where to do. And then we've got the Page of Wands also. Page of Water, sorry, which is Page of Cups, also in reverse. Not feeling that love coming through, an argument, a vulnerability even, because that's that kind of childhood energy. So I'm going to leave those up there, and then we'll get back to the reading because it's actually recording now. So as we move on into the near future for my lovely Geminis, I'm so sorry that I was just when thought I was recording, I was going, oh my god, I'm so glad that this is on film. I've never seen so many death cards come up, and it wasn't on film. That's obviously why I was saying it. Okay, come on, give me some good news for Gemini moving into the future, please. What do we want gems to know? There's something about gems as well. I kept saying that on the last video. Gems, gemstones. I will pull a crystal card. Okay, moving into the future. King of Earth. Okay, there's stability coming in. This could be a new person. I feel like you're absolutely not interested in that. You're going to have the Midas touch. You know, the King of Pentacles is someone that's very grounded and stable. It can be a spouse. It can be a business person, you know, or even grounding into this situation. I'm just going to clarify on that because the energy is a little bit changeable. If I got a deck here. Okay, why is the can you tell me more why the King of Pentacles is here in the future, please? King of Pentacles here in the future. Okay, so I feel that someone will come in to help heal this heart in the future. I'm hearing it's down the line, but it will come in quickly. 7 weeks, 7 months. July. Have a look at that. Yeah, and 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like it will bring a lot of happiness, and it would be something I'm also feeling that you won't be looking for, and it will coming out the blue. Could that be this person coming back? I feel it's a new person because it feels like new energy, but that could also be a new start to this connection. I have to say I'm not feeling that at the moment, but you never know. Okay. Oh yeah, this has been heavy reading. Okay, how are you feeling about the situation? How are you feeling about the situation? Okay, what I'm going to say actually is I'm being guided that that's a stupid question. Thanks, Spirit. What's your higher self? What can they tell you? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, you're going to be okay on your own. I know people hate that, but we've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is that independence, that self-reliance, that success, putting the hard work in, sovereignty, you know, enjoying some alone time, successful on your own. That doesn't mean say you're going to be on your own forever. And it's with the 10 of Swords in reverse. I do love this reading, Gemini. I really hope that you find, well, of course you'll find it when you need to, rising above the problems. Your higher self is saying you're gonna be okay. You'll rise above this. Have faith. And I know you want to kick the camera at this. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Come on, gems. What do we need to know? It's all falling out now. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So what do you need to know? The energy is a little bit stagnant at the moment. This is going to take a little bit of time to move through, and that's okay, but it's going to bring about more balance. You're still going to have that want of freedom and that exploration energy. You're not separate. You're not separate from anyone. You will become whole again. And when you are whole, you're just feeling a little bit fragmented is the word that I'm hearing. Okay, hopes and fears for my gems, please. Yeah, that just reminded me to pull a crystal card. Hopes and fears, thank you. Ace of Earth. All right, another ace. Okay, this one's in reverse, but they will shift. You know, aces are still good energy to come through. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings coming in, tangible. This could be money. You know, you could be really focusing yourself on your business, because we've also got the 9 of Pentacles here as well, that you're going to be okay. Of course you're going to be okay. What just fell out of the deck with that in hopes and fears is like 4 of water, so the 4 of cups. It's like, make sure you're not focusing on the past, make sure you're not seeing this cup of love, and this cup of love has just been exciting new beginnings. Try not to, you know, just be really careful of that, because it just fell out. And then the outcome, please, Gemini. Okay, so we've got the number 9, which is the Hermit. That is kind of self-mastery, union with your higher self, a little bit of solitude. Again, spend time in quiet meditation. That was one of the things that I said. Let's just get a clarifier on that, please, on the outcome. Yeah, letting go of the stresses, letting go of the burdens, and to get balance. Absolutely. And I felt like the Justice was coming in as well. So we've got that Libra energy as well, a lot of Scorpio energy, lots of different energies here. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I'm sorry this didn't all come out on camera, but really, really important reading. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Pull a crystal card. That's why they kept calling you a gem. Well, you are a gem. Where's my crystal deck? Let me just have a look. Where is my crystal deck gone? So I got some lovely shelves put up pre-Christmas. I had all my decks right out in front of me, and I put too many decks on there and they all fell down. So now I've got stuff all over the place. Where is my crystal deck? Okay, oh, we're gonna have to use this old one. Maybe that's right. Okay, that's okay. Crystal guidance, please, for my lovely Geminis. Crystal guidance for my lovely Geminis. guidance, please, for gems. Yeah, lapis. Lapis. There's our throat chakra again. Protection, serenity, power, release. Drawing this card indicates the need to exercise discrimination in all our dealings. It gives us the power, I feel that's the key, to seek the underlying truth of the matter and bring it to the light. Oh my God, I don't just love that, because where did we start? We started with the blue, the throat chakra and the solar plexus. The solar plexus is about your self-empowerment, and this is all about gaining your power back. So wear your lapis, get some lapis, wear it to your heart, meditate with it, see what it brings in. All right, my beautiful Gemini, I leave you there with so much love and so much light. If you would like a more in-depth reading, do reach out. All my bookings are done at thespiritualwarrior.uk on the website. Watch out for all the skanksters that are out there. God, I've reported so many fake accounts. You just get a bit bored of doing it. So just watch the name. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK. No dots. My website is thespiritualwarrior.uk, and all my offerings are through there. I will never reach out. It's the same with myself and lots of other readers. So just be aware. If you see them, please report them or ignore them, because it's a scam. Leave it there with so much love. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the Spiritual Warrior, and today we are looking at the year ahead, 2023. I'm working with the air signs today, so let's have a look at Libra. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you can ping the like button and subscribe button, that will let you know when I'm putting out new readings, which I'm trying to do more consistently. I've been a bit sporadic in the last in 2022, just a lot going on. If you're returning, so lovely for you to tune in again. Sending you a happy new year to all of you, and thank you for all your wonderful support in 2022 as well. Watch out for the scammers. I'm not going to give them much energy. You all know they're out there. We're getting a little bit bored of them, but hey. If you want a personal reading and all my offerings at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk, I will be setting this up on YouTube and on Insta, so you can book directly through there as well. So watch this space. If you sign up to my newsletter, go to the website again, and you will get additional readings and offers for my list that I don't put out on social media. So that's also a good option. So let's get to it. Libra, what do we need to know? 2023, please. Libras. Oh, God, we look at that. Gold, the number 16. So we've got the Tower, but I feel that what has been broken down is building up. We've also got this beautiful affinity sign as well, I feel, with this as well. And of course we've got 16, which goes into the number 7. We are in the year of the number 7, the year of self-mastery, inner awareness, and I feel like there is much abundance coming in. Whenever I feel gold, I feel like it's a real strong energy for you, Libra, as well. There's something very significant about gold. They're almost sort of like wrapping you in gold. It's the cup, you know, it is the cup of replenishment. But so I feel like in your meditations, you know, also when you sleep, paint your walls with gold paint, they're showing me, and will really help you have a good sleep, because I feel like for some of you, your sleep's not been great, for a very active mind. Could be fears coming up there as well. Then I'm getting one else for Libra, please. One else for my beautiful Libras. Detach from the drama, look up. I feel like that drama is what's kind of could be keeping you having a few sleepless nights, or just a restless. Also the number 10. I feel like that drama is coming to an end. They are saying one more, which I'm going to do, which I haven't done for the other signs. I'm kind of just going with the flow. I'm going to take that one. Oh, I love this one. 50 signs. Signs from Spirit with love. So look around you. Spirit are trying to help you and guide you. I feel like the stuff that's going on around you. It's almost like that's why you need the gold. When you put a metallic color around you, it's a much heavier protection. Silver, gold, bronze, Pluto is no, I don't know what that color is. I don't know. It's like, it's not, I don't know. They'll bring it back to me. Pluto. Anyhow, metallic colors around you. It's more protective. So I feel like there's a lot of BS going on around you. Push away from that. Allow spirit to guide you. Focus on filling yourself up with gold and with lots of abundance. And then we've got the Chariot moving forward. Cancer energy. Just had the Cancer full moon as I film this. Remember, what when you see this, you see this when you're meant to see this. If we've not just had the Cancer full moon, there's a message in here for you. As I try to learn to shuffle, you think after all this time I'd be quite good at that? Oh no. So with this Cancer energy, the Chariot energy as well, you could be dealing with a Cancer. I feel that this is about getting back on track is what I'm hearing. I feel like you've been distracted last year with things that aren't necessarily yours. I feel like you're involved in some ways, but I feel like it's a lot of external stuff, and I feel like spirit is trying to guide you back on the path. Get back on the path, whatever your path is, and that's not necessarily the spiritual path. If just get back on the path of abundance, whatever abundance resonates for you. Okay, let's go into this a little bit deeper. Let's get the Celtic cross. Okay, what's the heart of the matter? What is at the heart of the matter? Okay, I'm going to leave it like this because they're both in reverse. Let's have a look. We've got the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. This is why I don't like to use this deck. I have to think, and I'm not good at thinking when I'm channeling. Not moving away from something. So again, I feel like the drama that's going on, you're kind of, I wanted to say stuck in it, so I'm going to just give it as they give it to me. With this 7 of Swords in reverse, it feels like that there's whatever the situation is, it's like it's really dragged out. It's like this, it's almost like the person or people or situation has gone on for much longer than it should be with this 7 of Swords in reverse. But I feel like you're starting to see that and really just kind of wanting to break away from it. And I feel like that's what it's like, replenish your energy, like cut the cords with this situation. There's a lot of endings going on in these readings for sure. Okay, what's the influence in energies? Okay, 9 of Air. So interesting. You could be dealing with another air sign as well. Certainly feeling a lot of mental energy that's coming in with this, and that's about life challenges as well, and a lot of anxiety. So what's going to benefit you, because what crosses you is a positive and a negative as well, so you need to see it from both sides. With the anxiety that comes up, I feel like that's your innate intuition. There's something that just doesn't sit right rather than anxiety, and I feel like the negative part of that is that it's making you anxious. It's like almost infiltrating your energy. Again, I'm getting that a lot. This is why I feel this heavy metal that you need to put around you is very, it's very necessary. It's also interesting that I chose this deck of the major arcanas because it's very it's this kind of dark gold, which is the color that I'm feeling that you need to put around you. Paint your walls at night, put it around you. There's need for protection without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, reason for the reading, please, for Libra. Reason for the reading. 9 of Earth. This is really to let you know it's going to be okay. You're going to be good on your own, and it's not like you're on your own, because I'm feeling that a lot of people are feeling that at this moment in time. It's just that you're going to be detached from this. It's like, so your energy becomes your own, and when that happens, you're going to start to thrive. Let's have a look at the past. What's been going on in the past for Libra, please? What has been going on in the past? 5 of Fire. Yeah, that's the triggers. Struggle, defending, like having to feel like there's been a lot of defending. What's really interesting, oh gosh, that's so funny. This is like, I saw this as robins. I actually don't even know what they are coming out the swords. Anyhow, they showed me a robin. So I feel like your spiritual guidance, for me, robins are very, very spiritual. That's just a symbol that I get. I feel like your guides are with you. Need to tune into them more, get the messages. I feel like you get messages and you self-doubt. Please believe, you know, sit with it for a while and tune into it again. Ask them, okay, thank you. Ask them to show it to you. Okay, so when I was just first starting out, we get into this like, oh, it's my mind, how can I know what's going on, how can this be true, how can I believe it? So somebody, one of my beautiful mentors will say to me, ask spirit to send it to you in another format, in another language. And I don't mean like Spanish. I don't know why I'm saying Spanish. Could be Spanish, somebody watching this, so you don't understand it, but I mean, like, say it, give it to you in another way. So it's like phrases that you wouldn't use, like words that you wouldn't use. So I'll give you an example. Once when my mediumship was really taking off, oh my god, this was a long time, it was about 15 years ago, and a friend of mine was not believing any sense or form, and his father kept coming through to me, and I was like, I am not giving this message over. It was a very delicate situation, it was a very delicate message, and his dad would not relent. And I remember saying to spirit was, okay, if you want me to pass this on, you have to give this to me in another way. And they gave it to me in the terminology of what this person did for work, which I knew nothing about and made no sense to me. And I sort of said to him, do you know what this means? And it wasn't anything about the information. It just said, oh yeah, that's about this, and this. And I was like, oh damn, now I'm really gonna have to pass this message on. Use that confirmation. Yeah, long-winded story. See, this is why I struggle to get all my videos done, because I go off on a tangent, but I like it. I like the energy. I like to free float. Okay, these don't want to go. Okay, these are definitely robins. If they're not, that's what they look like for me. What's on your mind? For fire, we want this celebration, we want stability, we want these roots to come back in. There's a lot on your mind, and I feel like, again, a lot of this is not your energy at all. So you need to get stable within yourself. You need to draw this energy down into the solar plexus. That's where you focus and trust. Okay, near future please for Libra. Woo. Okay, a lot of air energy coming in. Near future, we've got the 8 of Swords in reverse, finding a solution. So I'm really glad that that came flying out. You're not trapped. There is going to be a solution that comes in for you. Okay, this is qualified. Okay, let me just get, what's the solution? Oh my God, look at that. Trust, the energies might be coming in and out a little bit, but the Knight of Wands, and certainly the energy that I'm getting for this, is that you're going to be surging ahead forward. There's adventure coming in. You're going to find a way that's really going to benefit you. Okay, advice your higher self would want to give to you about this situation. Yeah, you're moving forward. Did we not start with, yeah, we've got the Chariot. Something very significant about Cancer energy. You know, we just had the Cancer full moon, so this could be, you know, very significant time for you now, and this reading could be very relevant now for you. Or we're dealing with a Cancer, or we're looking at 7, so that could just be the whole year. This is a year of lessons and mastery, and don't roll your eyes because that's not all bad. And it's just like, feel like it's moving forward. So your higher self is that you are moving forward, you just can't always see it. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Oh my God, as my stomach rumbling, if you could hear that. What do you need to know? And that's not a message from spirit, that's just because I'm hungry. What do you need to know? Come on, what do they need to know? Thank you, Ace of Fire. Do you know, that's really interesting, because I'm sure that came in exactly the same place for Gemini as well. There may be, and Gemini is a really interesting reading. If you feel drawn to that, you may want to watch that. What do you need to know? I feel like there's been delays. There could be blocks, there could be something that's cancelled, travel, just things not moving forward at the moment. Okay, hopes and fears. So if things have just, if you're struggling to get things moving, that's why. hopes and fears. Okay, 6 of air. Things are going to balance out. That's what you need to know. I feel like if it's been up and down, you know, things are looking up. It's the end of this difficult situation. Okay, and the outcome, King of Water, also had the King of Cups in the Gemini. Could be something very significant in that reading for you. So the outcome is that you're going to get back to a really balanced place, a really confident place. What have we got here? We've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure that you finish any projects that you started. Make sure, I feel like you get distracted. I'm just going to pull a clarify on that. So just watch that, you know, when you're feeling, you know, grounded, or that you're feeling that your emotions are triggered, don't go off and do something else, because it brings you down, and then you tend to walk away from it and do something else. But there is that continuity that's needed, which I'm getting from the 3 of Pentacles. It's like, so make sure that you kind of pull yourself back, Libra, and make sure that you really kind of work on what it is you're working on without getting too distracted. Okay, my lovelies, let's pull a crystal of guidance. I was really drawn to do this for Gemini, so I'm going to do the same for you. What do we need for Libras, please? Okay, I'm going to pull this one because this is catching. Muscovite. Beautiful. Look at that stone. Keywords: reflective, flexible, and insight. Drawing this card indicates that it's time to step out of yourself and see yourself and your situation clearly. Do you live your life with consciousness, reflection of your actions and motivations? If not, it's time to listen, absorb, and reflect. This is a highly angelic stone that has a strong mystical connections and reveals all that is necessary for your spiritual growth. That's really interesting, that card, because that's what I was getting from that card, that your guides are around you and guiding you. You just don't trust. So I feel like that's another reason why you really need to tune in to your spiritual awareness, because you do have this amazing gift. You just don't always trust. All right, my darlings, I leave you there with so much love and light, and I will speak to you soon. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading, soul retrieval, or spiritual guidance, do check out all my offerings at the website spiritualwarrior.uk. Sending you so much love and light. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Ooh, that flew out. What have we got there? I'm going to put it back. 9 of Air, anxiety. Somebody maybe not sleeping, feeling a little bit fearful. See whether that comes out. Happy New Year to you all. Yes, I'm a little bit delayed on this, but I'm still trying to figure out my timetable as I was in the whole of 2022. But we are looking at the year ahead for the air signs. So welcome Aquarius. And let's just have a look at your overall energy, what 2023 is going to bring up for you. We are looking at Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know for Aquarius? Okay, we've got the number 3, Silver, Warrior of the Light. I feel like in 2023, I'm hearing you're really going to make your mark. I feel like there is a real clarity. What I'm getting with this card is actually the Ace of Swords. I'm getting great clarity, breakthrough, a breakthrough in a situation, a breakthrough in a pattern. I'm also hearing that wasn't serving you, I was going to say, or to you, however that resonates. It's a general collective reading. So really also tune in to get the best of this for yourself. I feel like things that you weren't sure about are really being made very clear to you. That could be a little bit cutting, a little bit difficult. Go into your intuition. There's great guidance coming in. I do feel like you're going to get another guide. That's a very interesting okay, yeah, no. Where is that deck of cards? They're showing me a deck of cards. Is it this one? Is it this one? I'm not sure that it is. Hang on, bear with me. They're showing me a deck of cards in my... No, it's this one. In my third eye. Hang on. Yeah, My guides are very insistent. Oh, they're not in the box. My God. Okay. They were sure I've not used this deck, which is why it wasn't around me. Okay, there's something about a guide. Okay, I'm going to take these two because they just flipped. Okay, we've got 3 there. So let's have a look at what we are. My work area is a little bit mess because I got some shelves put up and they fell down. So my cards, which were all nicely available to me, are now all over the place. Anyhow, something to do with the guides. So take this as resonates. We've got Serapis Pay, Ascension, and move into a true, your true self. I feel like that is an upgrade that's coming in for you. Oh, my spiritual warrior, White Eagle, Ancestral Spirit. I feel very drawn to this, but that just could be because my main guide is a native Indian. So connect to your lineage and Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right, choose peace. I feel that this is around new guides that are coming in. And what I would suggest is that you just take a minute just tuning in and feeling what is more resonance with you, because I do feel that one of these is significant to somebody out there. Of course, because they make me go and get the deck. Okay, what else? So we've got new clarity coming in, new awareness, a new spiritual interpretation I'm hearing as my my guide steps forward in this communication. Okay, what else have we got here? That's really, really interesting, because when I put these cards back in, I put them back in individually back into the deck, and I shuffle before coming on camera, and then I just give them another shuffle. Now these 2 cards came out for the Libra reading. I'm going to keep them because I'm pretty sure I put them in separately. I do it every time. Okay, so we've got the number 13 is air, flying free. Different energies that I'm getting from the card with this. It's very kind of singular. That's what I'm getting in it's like there's a clarity coming in where it is you need to go. I feel like you're being guided. I feel like it's on point. So very interesting that we're doing the air readings, because that's kind of what I'm getting. You know, the air is about this sharp sword. It's about that silverness, that clarity, that point, like pointing you in the right direction. That's what I'm getting with this. That's what they're showing me, is this point with the sword, with the is that tetrahedron shape? My mind goes a little bit when I'm channeling. And I feel that what's not been clear in the last couple of years, I'm actually here in the last 3 years, has been really quite tricky for you. My throat's going, my lovely Aquarius, and it was really interesting when that came out for the Gemini reading. There's actually been quite a lot of crossovers in your reading, air sign. So if you are drawn to any of the other readings, do kind of tune in. What's interesting is sometimes if you just move the cursor along on wherever you're watching it and then stop, and that will be a significant messages for you from one of the other readings as well. So I feel like just detach from the past rather than detach from the drama of the past is what I'm getting with this. Interesting that we have 3 guides come out, and we have these 3 cards as well. I feel like there's some sort of connection. I feel like 3 is quite significant for you, Aquarius. What's that about? Just give me a minute. Just let me tune in for that. It could just be that it's about expansion and growth this year. I'm hearing it's different for everyone. If you want to tune into more into that, then do connect with me for an individual reading. I'm just going to just do this, and I'm going to do your reading just a little bit differently. I don't know why. Okay, give me a card. In the silver. Okay. Mother Mary in the air. See, this is why it takes me so damn long to get these videos out, because I go off on a tangent. But that's just the way I work. If you've ever done a live reading with me, we go where we go. Okay, just give me a minute. Give me a minute to tune in. What have we got going on here? I feel like me going off on a tangent is very much about you going off on a tangent, taking a different direction, being much clearer in where you're going in this year, moving ahead into your true self. So I feel like there's a balance in stepping out as the true you, and not really giving two hoots is what I'm getting into what anybody else thinks. I feel like you feel that you can't. I feel like you feel a little bit powerless, and in that things just don't ever seem to come together, and I feel like it just feels quite scattered. Last year feels scattered, but I feel like there's more grounding coming in. I love that we've got the King of Pentacles in there. For me, he is the most solid person. He's stable. This could be a spouse that is grounding. It could be a business partner. It could just be your inner internal self that's really helping you ground that energy down, because I feel with that Four of Swords in the reverse that there is this kind of restless, like you're always on the go, and I feel like that needs to change. You need to get clearer, like just focus on one or two things, or maybe three, because I just feel like there's lots going on. There was lots going on last year, and I feel like this is moving into a more balanced year, a clearer year, like really being guided. With this Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's like much more of like seizing this opportunity. Like, I'm not going to let things pass me by. I'm being guided. I'm going to soar above all the BS, because I feel like there was a lot going on, especially with this world in reverse, this kind of disappointment energy. I feel like, you know, there is a need to go back to your meditation. I feel like you've come away from that, almost like just not having enough time. I feel like you've got caught up in work and finances and bam. It just feels very fast, very frantic. And I feel like moving into this year, there's almost like a karma energy. They kind of showing me somebody walking, and they're walking with real grace, and they're moving forward, and it's almost like you are moving forward, you're just not seeing it. You don't need to go with such speed. It's almost a speed that disjoints you or doesn't give you that focus. So there's something about slowing down. I kind of like that the Page of Swords is in reverse, because I feel like that has kind of helped you get more grounded. I know that's not the normal energy for the Page of Swords, but that's what I'm getting. You know, there's certainly been elements from the past that haven't worked out and have been very difficult for you to deal with, but I feel that this is all about getting you on the right track. There is something very, very strong about that. Okay, let's go into the Celtic cards. What's the heart of this matter for Aquarius, please? Yeah, so we've got the Five of Cups. So again, there's that disappointment, rejection, heartache, wanting things weren't going the way they were, wanting more stability, wanting somebody or something to be solid, to be that King of Pentacles, but they weren't. It wasn't the right time, I'm also hearing, but I don't feel like it's relationships just for some. I feel like this is about life as well. Yeah, so what crosses you is the moon. So that kind of it just not coming out the way that you wanted it to go. I feel is the negative part of it. I feel like the positive aspect of what influences you is that you're getting much clearer as we started in your ascension, but not only just ascension in like a spiritual world, but just in your intuition and how you go through life and how you react. I feel like you're not so reactive, but you're much more, there's that slowing down, there's that ancestral spirit just going like, I want to go, whoa, like it's on a horse, like you're galloping ahead, and they're just like kind of pull you back and go, okay, breathe, stop, ground. You don't need to, it's like sometimes I feel like, oh my God, Aquarius, this is so funny. It's like once you start talking, it's like, and another thing, blah, 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 blah. It's like verbal diarrhea that comes out, and they kind of wanting you to just stop and for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, reason for the reading for Aquarius. Okay, so yeah, just there's this real sense that things are not going the way that you want to. I love that we've got the sun and the moon here, because that's our feminine and our masculine energy. So there is this need to balance up. You've got to slow down, Aquarius. It's like less is more. That's what I'm feeling. Less is more. Past energy for Aquarius, please. Past energy. yeah, Ace of Swords, things, we've got the Ace of Swords upright, but the past things have not gone out. There's something about balancing out the masculine and feminine energy. Got the wheel, love that, Wheel of Fortune, allow things to go with their natural flow. I feel like sometimes you're like, oh, I have to manifest, I have to manifest, I have to manifest. And it's like, yeah, there is part of that, but sometimes you can't control the energy. You can't control destiny. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow and allow it to lead you, and not allow the mind to lead you. It's almost like allow the body and the energy to lead you. Okay, what's on your mind? What sits above you? Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So again, letting go. Letting go. What's on your mind? You've kind of realized, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep fighting. I feel like there's been a lot of battling. A lot of battling. Again, I'm hearing 3. I feel like it's a much longer excuse me, I feel like that's the fear that comes up, and I tune into your energy. I feel like it's more of a 3-year period. I feel like it's quite a length of time. I'm going to take them. Yeah, 3. Thank you. There you go. Well, ask and it will be shown. There's a 3 of Fire. So I feel like there's been a lot of work for the last 3 years of trying to manifest. And that's really what the 3 of Wands is, that manifestation. And it's almost like, okay, I have to show you the card that they're showing me. I think this is the very first deck that I ever bought, Mermaids and Dolphins. I love this deck. It holds a lot of lovely energy for me. I used to get this card all the time. I have to show it to you. Maybe you need to get this deck. It's really lovely. It really is. I think that's the one they're showing me. I'm going to read it out to you. Let me just check. See, this is about me going off into a tangent. No, it's not it. There's an element of me why I'm showing you that one. Hang on. This is the one. Okay, this is the card that they're showing me. Accept heaven's help. So this is kind of what I feel like. What's on your mind? It's like you're asking for help, asking for help, asking for help. And then you're like asking for help with something else. And it's like you've prayed for help. So get out of the way and let heaven help you. And it's almost like give them a bit of time to bring it in. Because almost feel like 24 hours later, it's not here. It's not working. Okay, what's the next thing? There's something really grinding your energy down. Aquarius, you see my throat that's going. I love that. Okay, what's the near future for Aquarius, please? What is the near future for Aquarius? Ah, the star. There you are. You come up as yourself. Oh, well, we just love that. Happy times, positivity, optimistic, make long-term plans. You are on the right path. I love that. Advice to yourself, 5 of Earth. I always think that it's really interesting for spirits. Don't worry about money. And it's one of the hardest things not to do. You know, if you feel like you've been pushed out, or if you feel like you abandon yourself, I'm also getting, try to change that. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know about the situation? 7 of Fire. Okay, take the higher ground. Take the higher ground. Defend your position. King of Air as well. Okay, lots of air energies coming up for you. Try not to be too controlling over a situation. Again, it's that take that breath. People don't always see things the way that you do. And you don't really want to push your thoughts and ideas and beliefs onto somebody. You can explain your point of view and then just let it sit. You know, what happens with energy, the more you push forward, the more somebody will retract, and you'll just do push and pull, which we had. Yeah, you know, that Knight of Wands, that is really that kind of in and out kind of energy, because they were showing me that card again. Okay, hopes and fears, please, for Aquarius. I feel like it's going to be a good year. I feel like you're leaving a lot behind in just rubbish. Yeah, look, it's going to balance out. gifts, money, time, effort, new careers, new opportunities. I feel like there's new opportunities. I feel like it's a good year for money. Oh, I'm going to put the Ace of Fire. No, I'm going to take them. Outcome, potential, the outcome. You know, the Ace of Wands is about that. It's like that thing that helps you get out of bed in the morning. It's like that motivation. It's about that passion. It's about that want to live life to the fullest. And we've got the number 9, which is the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation. That's that grounding in energy. There's definitely a need for that, my lovely Aquarius. Okay, let's give you a guidance card. And this is a crystals that came in for all of your sword signs. So I do feel that there is some connection within your readings. Sugarlight, is that how you say that? It's very dark. Cleansing, spontaneous. It's purple, violet in colour. Sugarlight. Look, can you see that? Apologies if that's wrong. Meaning, drawing this card indicates a need to declutter your mind. Okay. An environment from all that is unnecessary and negative. How can you invite openness and growth in your life? There is that thing. Definitely a need to slow down, to cleanse, to do less. Less is more. Less is more. That's actually what I'm going to call this video. All right, my darlings, if you would like a more one-to-one reading, all my offerings are at the website. I will never reach out. Watch the scammers. They're around. You know they're around. All my bookings are done through the website. So what I would say is, and I'm going to put more information about this, it's not clear. So I do all my readings within 7 days of booking. I only allocate so many readings that I can do. So whatever you book, whether it is soul retrieval, whether it is emotional freedom technique, whether it is spiritual coaching, whether it is spiritual guidance, whether it is a reading, you will get that within 7 days, no matter of your time. So some of the readings are recorded, a lot are live now, and I know you really like the lives, and I do as well, because it's just so nice to connect with you on a face-to-face basis. So that will always be done within 7 days, unless our schedules are completely off, but we will always find a way. So all right, my lovelies, my lovely Aquarius, I leave you there with so much love and light, and a happy new year.